So you may have seen my last video, which I was repairing a Xiaomi MiA1, which overall the repair went reasonably well. Turns out that it also had a bit of water damage to it. That was able to be cleaned up. But the other thing I noticed with it is it also had Google FRP enabled, Factory Restore Protection. So it asked for the previous Google account to be entered on there to be able to use it. Which in the end, after about 10 seconds of Googling, I managed to find a video which showed me how to remove that. It required to download a small script which then connects via USB or ADB, which was pretty straightforward to remove. And once that was removed, it was all up and going. As you can see here, in comparison to my MiA5, the A1 is a little bit bigger, a little bit rounder. Overall, I've gotten quite used to the size of the MiA5, but I definitely do like the idea of those dual cameras, which would almost convince me to go over to a Xiaomi 5X, which is the A1 minus or running MiUI as opposed to stock Google. Now on to stock Google. It's one thing that I find that most people in the tech industry would rather, but the more that I've used it over the years, the less I like it. I find the biggest thing I usually find on most phones is going into settings and just seeing where everything's laid out. I find on this one, on stock Google, it just spreads them everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason to where things are located, but that all comes down to personal preference. The hardware of this seemed to be nice and solid, nice and zippy, but I couldn't really see myself using this as a daily phone, nor the current flagship one, the Pixel 2. I don't think I could justify it. One thing you always hear about is usually Apple fanboys, how they have everything Apple. I almost feel like I'm slowly becoming a Xiaomi fanboy, where I'm quite happy and quite confident in the majority of their products. I've been using the MiA5. I've had 2 different versions of that. I've been also trying out the Redmi 5As, the 4As, the Note 4s. Quite a small variety of them, and overall been very happy with their products, or the quality of their products, with usually having very few issues. About the last issue I did have was connecting my MiA5 up to a 2009 Subaru Impreza's navigation unit, where it refused to pair with it. But that was easily overcome just downloading a different Bluetooth program to be able to do that, where it used the MAC address, type the MAC address in, type in the passcode for it, and it automatically pairs it up from there with minimal fuss. So over the years there's been very few issues with their products. Where I'd probably say that the Pixel, or the Nexus series that was out, that was always very popular, usually pretty good quality. The Pixel series, the Pixel 1, no issues with those. The Pixel 2s, they've had the issues, or some issues with screens that I've come across, but overall, it's just that stock Android that I just do not like. That's the short of it. I might force myself to get used to it, but with how comfortable I am with my MiA5, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stick with that, or possibly even switch it up to a Mi Mix and check those out, which would probably be more of the same, just a better camera. So, overall thoughts and ramblings regarding the MiA5, the MiA1, and a quick overview of it as you can see in the video. I'll catch you later.